And now to decide it all. MTD on NBN making news. Frozen Angel on her Kate. And at this point, they're equal, on equal points. There's only one game left to play. And the champion is gonna be decided here. So this is going to be very exciting, a real final. Maybe last game MTD was a bit lucky in his HQ accesses, but on the other hand, it did probably make him at the right time when there could be agendas stacked in Frozen Angel's hand. So maybe, and who knows, maybe this time Frozen Angel is lucky. And Frozen Angel shows a data raven on R&D with her infiltration. That's an annoying ice to face. Even if you break it, you still get a tag. Nobody wants to be tagged, right? Especially not if you play your economy like that in your resources. You don't want them to be trashed. On the other hand, Frozen Angel starts out with a ton of link already, and NBN does get extra money for the traces making news does. So she is already starting to build up to counter what MTD is trying to do. So do you see a scoring window here if you are MTD? I think you do, because Frozen Angel has no money, 2 cards in hand and no breakers on the field. So maybe you could pass an agenda here behind a cheap bit of ice. Well, let's find out. Frozen Angel doesn't dare to run it. Let's see what MTD got. Was an agenda, and it is an Astro. The train is taking off. Because in this format, NBN is perfectly fine to use 3 Astro scripts, and one can help score the next one. So at this point you have to be scared as Frozen Angel. This game could run away from you very quickly. Well, that should scare off MTD from scoring through his remote. Then again, you've got to wonder, does he still need to? He has a scored Astro there. Frozen Angel wants to have a look at his hand, see if she can snipe an agenda here before it can get scored. And obviously the typical NBN eyes, it doesn't stop your run, but it's so annoying to face. Pop-up window on HQ. So MTD is making some money off this as well. Frozen Angel had a DC there, so it bugged a bit, and she saw 2 cards, but that shouldn't affect the game too much. But we did see that MTD is also, apart from trying to score Astros, trying to kill innocent runners. The evil, evil Megacorp. I assume this is MTD setting up some economy so he can go on with his business. But yeah, now that Frozen Angel knows that MTD is also trying to kill her, she needs to be extra worried about tags. She doesn't want to be tagged anymore, for reals now, because it might just end the game if MTD finds 2 scorched earths instead of the one she just saw. So, for once she needs to be worried about him scoring his Astros, and she doesn't want uh, them to appear in his hand for free. On the other hand, she wants to stay somewhat close in terms of money, so she can't get C-sourced or mid-seasoned if she finds an agenda, which would give her a tag on the corpse turn, which would then result in her apartment being aggressively renovated by Scorched Earth. MTD indeed found some money. So, how do you deal with this? Do you trash it? That's really painful. Both have a trash cost of 5. On the other hand, letting MTD run away with the money. There are no good choices here. MTD was lamenting about his snare. He didn't have enough money to trigger it. He did pull Frozen Angel into it, but couldn't commit. Still, it feels good to hit a snare, but in this case, suppose he had hit it. That means RMD is wide open and Frozen Angel can make 3 runs there. She knows it's a data raven there, which has a rest cost of 4. She could run it now. She wants to. But suppose that snare had hit. It might have been 2 turns that she could get in there. And now RMD should be safe again for a while. Unless MTD scores here. Which he does. Another Astro. The train really has left the station. Only one more 2-pointer. And that could be a Beal as well at this point. You don't really need an Astro token for last agenda, because I assume he has breaking news in his deck, which is a 1-point agenda for 2 advancement counters. You can score that in 1 turn anyway, without help. So this is worrying for Frozen Angel. and at this point you don't even care. R&D is wide open, because what's Frozen Angel gonna do? Steal 7 points in one turn? Not gonna happen. Yeah, it's a good call. Let's see some cards. Maybe Frozen Angel get lucky. You don't know. Maybe you can stall R&D or MTD a little longer from actually winning this game by sniping an agenda or two here. You don't know. Oh, that's one. It's nice to catch that. But you don't know. Maybe MTD held the Beal in his hand, being greedy, trying to find a second Astro for his scoring train. In that case, you don't really stop him at all. And where do you go now as Frozen Angel? It's not in his hand, or he would have scored it. So, do you run R&D through the Data Raven? Do you go tag me? Actually let MTD tag you? You can't do that, he's gonna kill you. So, that Raven is really in the way at this point. Well, either MTD has found his second scorched earth already, but otherwise Frozen Angel is a bit unlucky here. She keeps seeing it. Could very well be that he has two already, and in that case she really doesn't want to tag. Because that's 8 worth of damage and she only has 5 cards in hand at the end of her turn. If only she could draw into a Flash Creed Carapace here, and then maybe she could run on R&D and take the tag and keep it without removing it. Because removing it and beating the trace, all in all it costs some money. She doesn't have that much. And if she does get tagged, the money could be removed. I think at this point it would be quite the upset for Frozen Angel to still win this game. She needs to play it really well. Well, this could help. 2 diesels, see some new cards, get some good stuff. I think the cards you really want here are a Splash Creed and perhaps an R&D interface to have a look in R&D and run that a couple of times and see what you can find, because I don't think there's anything to find in HQ at the moment. Or nothing that's not gonna stay there. Yeah, it looks like MTD is digging for some more agendas. Or perhaps she's digging for that sea sword, trying to get Frozen Angel tagged, but that's also something. With a Krebs on the field, could it be a 3-pointer that he's trying to score this way? Like, put 3 more tokens on next turn and then have the extra token for the victory? But he must know that Frozen Angel can run this easily. Maybe he just wants her to spend the money so he can trace her and tag her. This feels very scary. I don't know. I'd be really worried about this. As Frozen Angel, can you let this go? I I don't know if you can, but on the other hand, you know, if you're going to run it, this could be really worrying. This could end the game. Either way, if you don't run it, it could end the game. If you do run it, it could as well. Oh, smart, she exposed it. So now we know what's up. MTD was trying to win the game here. But a toll booth. Oh. She can still break this. She's going broke, but so is MTD, so who cares? He can't trace her, he can't tag her if he doesn't have any money. Brave call by MTD though. I don't even think this is bad for him. This opens so much room in the next couple of turns. And okay, Frozen Angel is one agenda away from winning, but MTD's economy will look better, I think. Yes, running that will be pretty impossible. She'd need 7 to get in. Nah, that's not gonna happen. I agree. You hope MTD is bluffing. So okay, the play with the data pool lost him 3 points, but also scored him 2, because that meant that it was impossible for K to run this one. Well, it was, the other would go through. Which way you do that? Which way around you do that? It's not really that important, I think. Either way, she could have thought the first one was a trap if she hadn't infiltrated it. So, cool play. Here we go. She's digging. She's digging for those 2 points. Well, MTD just... And she finds it. Frozen Angel is our champion. Well played. I didn't think she could do it, but she managed it. And I don't even think MTD made a mistake here. I think his hand was pretty full and he needed to score. And he got very close. 7-6 in the final. What more could we wish for? 2 good players, but only 1 champion, and that's Frozen Angel.